like that's Jim right there. Hi, Jim. How you doing?
I was really better. I couldn't stand it.
Come on in.
Come on in. Get on down.
Well, at least you're nice and visual.
Well,
How you
this is
doing?
what I wear every day.
I'm John. Nice to meet you.
Jim, nice to meet you.
Nice,
son.
nice to make some time for today.
Do I put my seatbelt on or what?
Well, yeah, for sure you do.
Oh, come on, brother.
What?
Seatbelts are a hindrance
Well, that's part of the gig,
to my
unfortunately.
group. I'm just kidding. No,
It's
I
the-
abide the law.
I have to
Laws
follow
of
the
law.
rules in the company
Well,
truck.
look, I abide by the law too. I'm not a law breaker. Some people call me a lawman.
Uh-huh. So what did you bring along with you here?
Well,
You weren't supposed to bring props.
They're not props. They're personal items.
Okay.
Sentimental.
Okay.
Okay, this one here. That's my son, Sean. Jim.
So our trip today is to talk about your run for the mayor's
Right.
chair.
Right.
You're no stranger to local politics.
That's for sure.
You're no stranger in commentary about the state of our city and the state of the.
Very local.
Well, that's an important part of it.
True enough.
So what makes you interested in the mayor's chair?
Well, I believe from a business perspective, the city has to be run as a business, like a business.
Mhm.
If you don't, it's going to fail.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to fail to succeed the way it should.
Right.
I mean, when you take a look at everything the city owns and runs, none of them make money.
Mm-hmm.
They're running in the red constantly. So we have to change the way we do things. We have to change the way we book things and we rent things out. I.e., for example, like years ago, we used to have roller skating at the Fort William Gardens. Why can't we have it now? Why? I mean,
Something different? Absolutely.
well, I mean, there's no roller skating rinks in the city anymore. Hey, I'd go roller skating again in a heartbeat.
I don't know how.
I teach you.
Okay.
It's not that hard, man. It was fun. I mean, it was a blast. We used to go Fridays and Sundays.
Neat.
Yeah.
So you're not happy with how things are run on the corporate side?
No, not at all. No. I mean, can I give you another example?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why we're here.
Why, oh, why do you pave the boulevards? We should have streets lined with trees when you enter and leave the city from all points.
As we drive past boulevards that are paved.
Everything's paved. Go down Fort William Road. Go down James Street. Go down Balmoral. I mean, they put that artificial turf there. I mean, hey, artificial turf is artificial turf. But how about having trees with real grass?
Well, then you'd have to cut it.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people around here not working that would cut it.
That's very true.
Okay. How about let's get a program with the non-violent offenders of the jail and at the prison farm. How about let's get them cut it?
Another
Well,
good option?
Well, it's not a good option. It's a great option.
Sure. So
Because-
these are the kinds of things that you would like to work on, to change.
Oh, I've got a list 3 miles long.
Well, we don't have all day.
Hey, if you want to come back to my place and we can talk about it. Ha! I
So-
can show you what I've been doing in Gamble Central.
Gamble Central?
Yeah, well, Team Gamble they call
Okay.
it. I like to call it Gamble Central. I mean, because that's where they come to see me and whatever, you know.
So you've got some good support.
Lots of it.
Excellent.
Can I name a few?
You can name whoever you'd like.
Well,
This is your time.
George Rusnick, former Bombardier Union
Mm-hmm.
president. He took a whole bunch of my cards to give away. Renato Regatto and Mr. Faca of the Da Vinci Center. I mean, I've been involved. I'm a lifelong member. They changed my name from Jim Gamble. They said from this day forward, in January 23 of 1993, from this day forward, you shall not be known as Jim Gamble. You shall be known as Gino Gambolini, Capo di Tutte Cape. Signed, Don Vito Corleone.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a lifetime. It's like I said, I got a lifetime membership, and I've done nothing but help those guys whenever they need me.
It's very cool.
Yep, it is.
So they're helping with the campaign and with your plans for the campaign.
Yep,
How has the response been on the street?
fantastic.
Yep.
All I can say is everybody I come to meet and or come to people bring people to meet me, believe it or not. And it's been great. I mean, I met a whole bunch of really good people helping out the shelter house, helping out at Grace Place. And there's a place I don't know if you've heard about. It's called The River.
Yep.
You heard about
Just learned about it today.
We go there on Fridays. And a good friend of mine I grew up with, Danny Antola, and his wife, they run it. And like I said, we've been friends for over 40 years. You know, I have so many lifelong friends in this city.
So that's good support.
Well, yeah, it is. Yeah.
So
It's very good. Very
where
good. I get choked up. I just get choked up, and that's that.
So where do you think we're at now?
What do you mean?
How are we doing in this city? What do we?
You want me to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
Sure.
About 4.
We got a lot of work to do.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think the priorities are?
Well, number 1 is the crime, big time crime.
Mm-hmm.
Myself, I've been a victim of crime a number of times, and the police have been on it, and I congratulate them. I mean, I was involved in an incident yesterday, and I went into a local establishment because my phone had died, and I said, I just explained the story that I was driving down the back lane by the Thunder Bay Museum, and some 3 guys popped out and tried to grab my hoodie, and I pulled away, and I got away, and they ran away towards Arthur Street. And so I went into that establishment, and I came flying through the door, and I said, hey, this is what they did to me. He said, so you need the police? Yeah. I said, call them.
Mm-hmm.
He said, okay, and he did, and he said, okay. I talked to them, they said, we'll be there in about 5 minutes. I went outside, stood by my bike, and sure enough, 2 officers come along in a SUV, and then another one come from the opposite direction. He parked right in front of the Oddfellows building, and he was just sitting there watching. And they took my statement. I gave an accurate description of all 3 of these guys, and from head to toe. And then they said, "Okay, we're gonna get it on the air, and we're gonna start looking in the direction towards Arthur Street." That told us that they ran, and here's hoping. I said, "Here's hoping you get them."
Mm-hmm.
I said, then I asked them too. I said, you know, in all seriousness, guys, how often does this actually happen? You know what they said? More times than you want to know.
Mm.
I said, are you serious? They said, yeah. I said, well, we got to put boots to the ground. Maybe more police officers? Maybe switch the shifts around? I don't know. But I'm going to come up with something. I'll guarantee it. I'll come up with something that's going to fix this. Because listen, people who come here to live here and to work here, you have to be accommodating, number 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to fit in,
Mm-hmm.
but you got to contribute. Do you understand what I mean?
Yep.
You have to contribute. You have to be a member of society that lives in Thunder Bay that's going to contribute something good, not something bad and bring bad things here. There's enough bad in the world as it is. We don't need some people bringing it here.
And that's happening now.
Yo, in more ways than you know, my man.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the gangs we have. We've never had gangs like that before.
So why do you think they're here now?
Well, we're an easy target.
Yeah.
In my opinion, yeah, we're an easy target. Look at it. Whoop. We're in the central of Canada. We're 35 miles from the United States border. We're a prime target for dope dealing, dope running, and everything that goes with it. The drugs, the crime,
Do you think it's
addiction.
Do you think there's a social issue with that, an addictions issue, mental health issue?
Yeah. Oh, mental health, big time. I mean, I see mentally ill people every day at the shelter house, on the street, almost everywhere I go. You can see they're handicapped to some point, to some degree. And I mean, I try talking to them, I try helping them, I get them to say halfway there, and then they change their mind. And you can't force them to do something they don't want to do.
That's right.
I've learned that lesson, man. I got stung I don't know how many times, you know, trying to help people, and then all of a sudden they back out. They say, nope, I changed my mind. And I say, wait, hold it. And they say, no, not interested. I say, well, that's sad.
So what can we do in these areas that we're driving through now to
Right here,
To make a
Mackenzie
difference.
Street,
make a difference?
to make a difference. Well, you can fix the road. I mean, look at it. Look at the way it's patched. Just wait you see what I'm going to show you. Just up here. This is going to drive you up the wall. And I know it drives me up the wall. It's cracks, patching the sidewalks with asphalt. I mean, come on. Whoever came up with that idea? Would you patch your concrete sidewalk with asphalt?
No.
Neither would I. So why does the city do it? I mean, our standards are kind of low, don't you think?
Sometimes, yeah.
No, that's really low. When you start patching concrete with asphalt, come on. I bet you there's no other city in the world that does that.
So why are we, do you think?
Why
Save
are we
money?
doing it?
Yeah.
Well, it's either somebody doesn't know what they're doing, or they're doing it to save money, which is the cheap way to go, and that's not the way. Look at that stump. See that stump? Whoa!
Yeah.
That tree was cut down over a year ago. The city was supposed to remove the stump, but did not do that. I talked to the lady who rents the house, and she told me all about it, and I said, you gotta be kidding me, over a year? Yep, she said over a year.
Wow.
Yeah, and I said, well, you know what, somebody's not doing their job. It's plain and simple, somebody's not doing their job.
So is that why you're running, you think, to find those?
I want everybody to earn their pay, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I did when I worked. I worked 7 days a week, shutdowns, weekends, holidays.
What did you do?
I was a contract administrator in construction, in heavy industrial construction, pulp, paper, and hydroelectric. And the last big project that I was a contract administrator on was over at Avnor, and it ended in or around 1997, and the value of that contract was $850 million.
Wow.
Yes, wow, and there was about 1,200 various tradesmen at different points in time, and it came in on time, under budget, and excellent startup status as well.
Wow.
And that's a team effort, okay?
Right.
I mean, so I was the guy, the contract administrator, but without the rest of those guys working, busting their butts, it would never have got
Well,
done
that's
the way
usually how
did.
it works, right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, you have to have a good team leader, too, you know?
So as far as leadership goes, then,
Go ahead.
you're running for the leadership position,
That's right, I do believe I'm the guy for the job.
and leading a council of people that maybe made up of some incumbents.
Some may agree and some may disagree.
So how do you handle it? What's your
Common
vision
sense
for?
and logic.
Yeah.
That's the only way to go. Common sense and logic. I use a term, re ipsa loquitur. Do you know what that means?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No.
You're serious.
Serious.
How about CV?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Is that your resume?
No, what's it stand for?
I don't know. I don't know.
Curriculum vitae.
Okay, right.
And re ipsa loquitur means the thing itself speaks.
Okay.
So you don't have to look at something and let it talk to you. Look at it and it'll tell you what it is and what it's doing and what's wrong with it.
Okay, so what do you mean?
What do I mean? Okay, let's say we're stopped here and there's a sidewalk and you see it patched with asphalt. That's a re ipsa loquitur.
Gotcha.
The thing itself speaks. It shouldn't be patched with asphalt, right?
Right.
It's very simple. It's so simple. It makes me want to giggle. No,
So-
I mean most things are simple if you stop and think about it.
Right.
Think. Critical thinking. I mean, at times you need it, at times you don't. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, I went to a course at Critical Center. Okay?
I've been there many times.
Doing
Beautiful
what?
place.
Doing what?
I was there
Fishing?
for all kinds of conferences
Oh,
actually. Yeah.
okay, yeah. Well, I was there when they were big on the scene with teaching people how to just how to plan, how to think, how to make everything come out the way you want it to, be successful. I mean, it's not that hard as long as you put your mind to it.
Right.
You gotta think it through. You gotta devise ways of getting around things. That's when you think you've hit a roadblock. No, you either go around it.
And you don't think we're doing that now on council.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I wish I could say I did, but I don't. Did you notice my glasses by chance?
Yeah, they're flashing.
You know why?
No.
I wear them at night when I go to Lakehead University hockey games and whenever I'm out and about
Gets
campaigning and Well, no, it helps me be seen.
Right.
That's what I'm wearing it for.
Well,
I'm
that's
not
what the
looking for
colors.
attention.
The colors
No,
help.
no, I'm not wearing it for attention. I'm wearing it so I can be seen, so I get run over.
Ah.
Oh, that's where I used to live over there. 441 North Vicar Street. The CN passenger train used to come right down here, right in front of my front door.
Really?
Yes, sir. I live with my grandfather and my grandmother, and my mom and my sister,
Wow.
and my aunt. My aunt too. She was the youngest of my mom's siblings. It used to be right out just up here. There's another thing I'd like to say too. You know, the Fort William Gardens.
Yeah.
It's got lots and lots of life left in it.
You think
Lots.
so?
Oh, definitely. Come on, I'm in construction. I snooped around there. They've got it cabled. They've got it secured. There's not a problem. That building's got a good 20, 30 years left in it. Property maintained, mind you.
Right.
Okay. I watch them sometimes. I don't even cut the grass. And we should buy this property.
Make
for
it a parking lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make it a parking lot. I mean, look at
Looks like that's what people are doing in
it's
there.
prime real estate.
It really is. Yeah.
Yeah, darn right it is. And like I said, the Brinis, I know the Brinis, the Gregorians, all the people at Da Vinci, the Italian Hall, North Ward, baseball, hockey. All the kids I went to high school with, grade school, and McKellar Park School, Drew Street School. I mean, a lot of them are still alive, you know. And plus all the guys that I went to high school with that live out in the Mission, like Shungi Ward. He lives right on the 6th floor in the opposite the room my mom's in. I visit him. I say, "Hey, Shungi, how you doing?" And he just nods his head and goes about his business. Yeah, I'm not going to get into why he's there, but you know.
What do you think we can do down here to revitalize this area?
Tear down Victoriaville Mall, number one.
Think that'll help?
Most definitely 100% I bet on it.
Really?
Yep. I got a plan for that place.
Well, tell me about it.
Well, once you put it back the way it was, and you get rid of the crime, okay, get rid of the people hanging around down there doing what they do, and I do know what they do, believe me. I'll sit right beside them with my earplugs in, and they think I'm listening to music. Nope, I'm actually listening to make dope deals. And they don't even know I'm listening. They think I'm listening to music. But I'm not. I'm on top of it. I'm on top of it. Hey, I was in 2013, I was the one who broke open the story about the bed bugs in the Royal Lady Hotel, you know?
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. It's on my blog. And speaking about my blog,
Yeah.
do you know what the city did? John Hannum and Miss Douglas? They cut off my Facebook, my Twitter, my LinkedIn, and my blog. I have Instagram and my webpage. They won't let anybody read what I'm writing.
Well, how would they get rid of your social media accounts?
They just took it off. They just said, look.
Well, they don't have any control over that.
What?
They don't have any control over that.
What do you mean they don't have any control?
Well, the
They took it off. They said couldn't be on the city's website. Thunder Bay Votes. They took first they took 2 off.
Oh,
They
the links are on the
They
on the city
notified
website.
me of the 2,
Right.
and then about a week, 10 days, I said, I'm just going to check something. I went to the Thunder Bay Votes, clicked on my name, and boom, there was only 2 left. Nobody told me about the other 2 that they took off.
So what was the reason for taking them off?
They said they didn't like, well, it's not that they didn't like, they said it was unacceptable material that I was putting on there. Well, if you call the truth unacceptable, then I say BS. I mean, just go on my blog and read about the hospital story I wrote. I mean, I was offered a job to work there, and I said, not gonna happen. Do you want to know why?
Sure.
Okay, because of who the players were. Okay, there's no way that I knew it wasn't going to be a success. I mean, it went 58% over budget. You know how much money that is?
It's a lot.
Well, the initial budget was approved for 164 million, and it 296.3, whatever, 58% it roughly works out to. And that was a Liberal government, I might add. You know, I had sent McGuinty and Morrow and Gravel and Smitherman and Deb Matthews and Tony Clement email after email saying, hey, we got a problem over here. And one time did Bill Morrow's assistant respond to me
Oh.
in an email. And I've got 6 hard drives, 2 of which I got the information off of on a memory stick, 4 I don't. But I can access anytime I want to. And then the email proof is on those hard drives, okay? So if you want to see them, you can pay for them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, not to pay for them. You can
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'm not going to charge you for them.
Gotcha.
I just have to pay to get the data extracted and put on a memory stick. Then I can show it to you for free.
Mm-hmm.
That's no BS. I mean, they don't respond. I mean, I don't. If they think they're gods, no, they're elected officials and they're just not doing their job. Plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
When I send you an email, see, I always used to send a read request, and I never got, a read request.
Yep.
Well, I never got it back. They basically put me on ignore. And then City Council did the same thing too. Much to my surprise, I wasn't surprised.
Well, you've been pretty critical of council.
And I have a right to be.
Mhm.
Everybody has a right
Absolutely.
to be. I mean, it's a free world,
Yep.
Free country. It's not Russia, Yugoslavia.
It's your.
It's not Neverland. It's like, hey, this is wake up time, folks. Like, no, I gotta refrain from saying what I was gonna say, but I mean, you really gotta get serious about stuff here, man. People are leaving.
Yep.
The
They
city's not growing financially. I mean, the potential's there, but all we're bringing in is drug dealers and crime and escalating break-ins and robberies and assaults and domestic disputes, and the crime rate is going up and up and up. I used to go to high school here.
And so, how do we fix it?
Well, like I said, it's one of two things. The people who are coming into city to live here, to visit here, to whatever they're doing here, just don't be doing anything that's wrong or illegal. It's really that simple. If you treat people the way you want to be treated,
Mm-hmm.
then that's the golden rule. I mean, start at the beginning. Come here, be neighborly, be friendly. Don't be robbing people. Don't be ripping off people. Don't be doing crime. Don't be breaking into cars at night and busting windows like they pick up the bricks off of Victoria around those trees and they throw them through the windows of that place right next door to the hub and Marnick's computer store. I mean, you're giving them the ammunition to break the windows.
Mm-hmm.
And the city should, maybe the city should go good for that too. What do you think? Well, they're giving them the stuff to throw through the windows.
Right.
Then why shouldn't they pay to fix it?
But the crime is coming from different
It's
reasons.
everywhere.
Right.
It's coming from every northern community that comes, and the airplanes serve Thunder Bay. They're coming by the bus. I mean, they're coming car, coming train. Well, no, there's no trains anymore. But again, they come from all the northern reservations. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. My campaign is based on call a spade a spade. That's it.
Right. Well, I'm not sure if that's where all the crime is coming from. Though.
No,
I think
I'm
crime
not
is
saying
a bigger.
all of it. I'm not saying all
crime,
of it.
Crime
I'm
is
saying,
a bigger issue
I'm
than
saying
that.
some of it is definitely coming from the northern reservations. I mean, they have crime there too, right?
Well, there's crime everywhere. That's just a fact of life.
I know. I think people are calling us Little Chicago. It's right here on the streets.
Really?
Yep. You ever go to Shelter House?
I haven't been there for a while, but I've been there.
Come on Turkey Day.
Oh.
I'm volunteering.
Oh, are you?
I'll be there at 11 o'clock. And I'm going to volunteer at the river on Saturday at 5:30. My friend Danny and his wife are making some kind of feast
Nice.
for people who go there, and I'm going to join in and help them out.
Nice.
I'm even bringing a pumpkin pie.
Ugh. Not a fan.
You don't like it?
I don't like pumpkin
Hey,
pie.
listen, the lady I talked to at Walmart where I bought it yesterday,
Yeah.
she said this is the best pumpkin pie and the best value for the $1. It was
Really?
$5. It was about 14 inches around,
Whoa.
inch and a half deep.
It's like
And
high
she
quality.
That's what
It's
she
like a
said.
quality pie.
Yeah. Well, Walmart.
I don't like
has-
pumpkin pie, so
Oh, I love it. With
I'm
whipped
sure it's
cream
delicious.
or
You
ice
put the whipped cream?
Whipped cream, ice
Yeah.
cream. Yep.
I just would take the ice cream. On
Oh,
its own.
did you see that mountain bike at my apartment?
I didn't notice. Oh, stop sign.
Stop sign.
I got distracted by the flashing lights.
Oh, sorry. You want me to turn them
No, I'm okay. No, I
Are you
didn't.
recording this or what?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like on a video or?
Yeah, but 2 videos right there, right in front
Oh, I
of you.
thought this was like a voice thing.
No, well, we have the audio, but we're gonna post the video too. Oh yeah.
You are.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be
Oh
a
my
star,
God.
Jim.
A superstar?
Yeah.
Something I always wanted to be.
Well, we got you covered.
All right. Want to be my agent?
So no.
Come
So
on,
what
I'll
about
pay
your?
20%?
No, it's okay.
20,
So what about
25,
your
30.
mountain bike?
I ride it everywhere I go.
Oh, okay.
Rain, sun, heat.
January.
I'll give it a whirl. Sure. Why
Yeah.
not? As long as they plow the streets, I'll do all right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. You stay in the bike lane, go along.
How do you like these bike lanes?
They're bumpy as hell and they're pads. You go down Victoria Avenue, you want to see the pads job they did.
Well, I've never seen a bike actually in any of the bike lanes of Victoria Avenue, and I take it every day.
Well, I'm there.
I've never seen you on it. I drive down
well,
Victoria a
depends what
lot.
time you go.
Yeah, a couple times a day. Yeah.
I go Arthur, I go Victoria.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I went down Victoria like a madman trying to get to my mother's place before 10:30. Okay, because I had the lift bus coming. I was taking her out for lunch and taking her out to shop for shoes and stockings at Walmart.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
So
I
you had
made
to
it.
hurry.
I made it. I made it there in 15 minutes. Okay.
Wow.
I made it from my place to Walmart at Dawson Road in 45 minutes flat.
On your
That's
bike?
one way. That's one way, not both ways. One way.
Yeah, you were moving pretty good.
Yeah, running was. And then when you're coming down that hill by the golf course,
Yeah.
then you're flying.
Right.
Oh, you're really flying then. But you got to hang on for dear life.
That's true too.
Yeah. And I like to go fast. Okay. I mean, I broke my back on a snow machine going about 100 miles an hour.
Yikes.
Yeah, well, didn't kill me, did it?
No, well, you're still here.
I got a reason to be here.
So-
the reason is what's before you. I'm not talking the car or the
Oh.
loader. I'm talking.
You mean the election?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, indeed I do. So, anyways, can I show you this?
It's a great picture.
Can I show you the camera?
The what?
If I show.
Oh
these
yeah,
to
absolutely.
camera?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I didn't know I could show these to
Right,
camera.
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, can I show them all?
Yeah, sure.
Well, okay.
We got about
See this?
15 minutes
Okay.
left.
Oh, okay. Should do this one's falling apart. Okay. See, guys, this is my son, Sean, the doctor, his wife, Kelsey, and their daughters, Adriana and Isabella. And
They happy that you're running for mayor, Jim?
they love it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, they're behind me 100, 200%.
Nice.
As is my family, friends, both near and far. Dominican Republic, United States, England, Australia too.
People all over.
Arnold Smalley, he lives in Australia. We grew up together, man. Now there's a nice picture right there. That's Sean and our twin. That's Taylor and that's Lacey.
Nice.
Okay, guys, look. Aren't they something else?
It's cute.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to bore you guys. I'm just going to show them this one. This one is a killer. The Killer Elite. My mother almost flipped her lid when she saw this. I had a copy made and I framed for her. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
1 and a 2 and a 3. Let's go. There we go.
Look at that kid.
Okay, look at her face on the hand of him.
Cute.
He's a bug. He's a love bug. And guess what I got him for Halloween?
What's that?
A bumblebee.
Nice.
costume. He's gonna be a bumblebee Gamble.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. Anyways, carry on.
So, so election is a couple weeks away. How
Yeah,
you?
October 22nd. I already got my people are gonna be meeting at the Da Vinci at between 7 and 8.
Oh, on election day?
Yeah.
Having a little get together.
Night.
Election night.
Not day.
Having a little get
I'm gonna
together.
be out snooping around on election day.
Snooping around what?
What I normally do, I snoop around and see what I can fix and what needs fixing and what's broken and what's gonna get done when I get. I can't say it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
I'm not talking in code. I sort of am, and I'm sort of not.
So I'm sort of not understanding. What
Now
you're
this
talking
is
about.
this street alone. I mean, look at the water pooling. And if you want to talk about pooling water, where do you see the pictures I post on my blog, my Facebook, about the lakes in behind the shelter house? I mean, lake water. I rode my bike. It was over the rim, like about 2.5, 3 inches.
Right.
Not over like that high over the rim. It was like 3 inches deep.
Yeah.
I got my sandals. Oh, by the way, see, I wear sandals with socks.
Yeah.
because my feet are warm. So
They
as
stay
long as you're
comfortable.
pedaling hard
Yeah.
and these are comfortable, like walking on marshmallows,
Right.
and you pedal, and your feet stay warm. Just like the rest of your body. You're moving around, you're exercising,
Just keep moving.
keep moving. I don't stop moving, I keep moving.
Right.
Even when I come to a red light, I go, sir, go, sir, go, sir.
Just
go,
keep
sir.
her going.
Yeah, I don't stop, I just go
So let's
on.
go back to the election day stuff.
Yes, sir.
What kind of plans do you have? Yeah, I didn't know what you meant about the code, but you're going to get out there. You're still going to be campaigning.
Right up to the last
Right
minute
to the
I
mess.
legally can.
Yeah. And
Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you got to get the message out, right?
That's what I'm doing every day.
Good.
Like I said, I go out every day. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, remember that windy day?
Yeah.
I went to Port Arthur twice that weekend.
And you're getting good response. You say yeah, people are
Yeah,
engaging and
So the grapevine tells me.
yeah.
I mean, when I open up my Gmail, okay, now everybody's using Gmail for some reason, and it's Jim Gamble 1954 at shaw.ca. That's what's registered with the Thunder Bay Votes website.
Okay.
I'm getting emails to my Gmail, and I'm not supposed to be getting them there
Why not?
because it's not
Oh, not the registered one.
right.
Oh.
So I don't know if people got their wires crossed. I don't know how my other email is associated with the one that should be coming to, but anyways. So I checked my Gmail. There was in total close to 200 emails. I'm like, oh, come on. No, 200. I mean, like, I got,
Popular.
what?
You're popular.
Yeah, but I don't have time to hire, I don't have the money to hire an assistant. I bust my ass trying to answer each and every one, but I'm out there 12, 14 hours a day. Last night I didn't sleep at all.
Wow.
I was catching up on the paperwork and making a calendar of my events that I have left for the month of.
What kind of stuff do you have to do still? What kind of events are you going to?
Oh, we got a couple good ones. We got some mayoral debates.
Oh,
Yes, sirree,
those are
Bob.
coming up, aren't
Oh,
they?
you got to show up for those.
That's gonna be fun.
You gonna be there?
I think I'm going to. There's one at the Labor Center.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to that.
Oh,
One.
yeah, I'm
That
ready
should
for
be a good
rock
one.
and roll, baby.
Oh boy.
I'm locked and loaded.
You gonna bring some pictures? You should.
If I can. Hey, I'll bring whatever I.
How do you prepare for those debates? You're
It's just-
going up against some pretty strong
It's
politicians.
all in my master plan, which I calculated and figured out about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Okay.
Look at the water here, pool. You know, I wish we could spend a day driving around the city.
I wish I had
No,
the
I
time.
actually need a week
Yeah.
to show you all the stuff that needs fixing. That's not.
So,
The standards are too low here.
so back to your master plan. You've been working
Yeah.
on it for 2 years,
Yes, sir.
and part of that is becoming the mayor.
No, I was thinking about all the different things that
Oh.
need to be done. I'm thinking, what do I do?
Oh,
Stay
the master
here?
plan for the city you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay. I
I'm
thought you meant
saying,
your
like,
own
do I
master
stay
plan.
here? I can go to the States anytime I want to. I can get a job with my CV, which is like 54 pages long.
54 page. Your resume is
Well,
54 pages.
Well, you have to include letters of reference from every people in different walks of life that you've touched.
That is busy.
Wouldn't you do that?
Well, I don't know if I'd make mine 54.
Well, I know it's like a small novel, but it's interesting reading.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I mean, this is what you get to see what other people say about you.
That's true.
In their writing, not mine. I didn't put the words in their mouth. I just said, hey, can you give me a reference letter? Because you know me. That's it.
Right.
And you, whatever you want to say about me, be my guest. I'm not going to censor anything. Whatever you
So
say.
you just put it in there.
I just put it in there.
And they're all positive, of course.
You got that right.
For sure.
More than positive.
So we've got about 7 minutes left.
Yeah.
So tell me again.
Ooh.
Oh.
I got to show this one.
Oh, you got another one?
Yeah, this one. Hey,
Sure.
I left out. Why? Sorry, I
No, that's all
showed Taylor when he was young.
Right.
But here, he's got a beard now. I don't know why he has a beard for.
Well,
That's like,
some
come
of us
on.
are just
All
lazy.
right, there they are.
That's a nice looking group there.
Yeah, and
Beautiful
I frame
family.
everything in black and gold, by the way.
Yeah.
That's my color scheme.
Nice.
Black and gold with a touch of red.
Touch of red.
Yeah, but that's Lacey. Oop. Lacey and Taylor and Sean in the middle. And Lacey and Taylor were born on April 27th of 86. And the doctor, April 27th of 83. So he's 35, turned 35 this past April, and the twins turned 32.
Nice.
Oop. Almost smashed it.
Take
Ha ha! No,
So-
it's bulletproof glass.
So in
actually.
our last couple of minutes here.
Yeah. Go, can you go straight?
Oh, sure I can. Yeah,
I
I
want to
gotta
show
wait
you
for
what
the
I'm
light to
talking
turn
about.
green.
You know, with the bike path? The
Right.
Bike lane?
Yep.
You gotta see this. Hey, caramba. No, really, the standards, the bar is way too low from where I come from. Listen, I believed in doing things right the first time. If you don't, you spend money. Look at the hospital. Disaster zone,
Mhm.
liberal zone, disaster zone. And then you see the stuff that the liberals are giving out. You know, like when he was look at the signs. See, they use cheap stuff. That's Frank Poulia's sign. They were blown over because he's using thin little wood.
Yeah, save money. So what did you want to show me with the bike
Yeah,
lane?
just keep going. Yeah, you see, look at this. Puddle, crap.
Oh, right
crap.
in the bike
Right
lane.
in the bike lane. I mean,
Not
you can't
safe.
avoid what?
Not safe.
No, I mean, and you're not supposed to ride on that side of the line. You can't ride on this side of the line. So you
Well,
gotta go. You gotta.
I gotta
and it
be in
gets
the middle.
so bad up there. As soon as you cross those railway tracks,
Yeah.
there's a big dip in it,
Yeah.
and you should have seen it. It's about a 12 by 12 blob of asphalt that looks like they just
Filled it in.
Oh, it's a mess.
That's crazy.
I got pictures of it. I'm gonna send them to guess who? Norm Gale.
Mhm.
Not. Oh,
You know Norm?
Yes, I do.
Mhm.
I knew him. When
How do
he
you,
was the
how do you
EMS
think
guy.
how do you think they do his administration?
Well, he's overloaded, I'm sure. Overwhelmed. But wait till I get my hands on him.
Oh.
Wait till I start emailing him. I got thousands of pictures of stuff that's wrong here.
Yeah.
And he's the guy to email him to, and then he can send it to whoever's going to fix it.
Well,
I'm
that's
not
his
gonna do
job
that.
as the manager, right?
You would think.
Yeah.
Or does he want me to get in touch with these guys?
I don't know.
No, it's not my job. Look at the water here. Look. Now that's not right. Drainage. And then taxes. Ay, caramba. We lose with the price of electricity, again, liberals, okay, between 8,500 to 10,000 good long-term paying jobs where you can retire from. And that's including the offshoot business from the mills that shut down, the elevators, the Bombardier went down, Resolute. Look at how many people worked there. It used to be 3,000.
Yeah.
Now there's about 500.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. Look at this road. Look at this. This is brutal. And those poor people at the shelter house last night, they had to walk through water. Their feet were soaking wet. Yeah, that's pathetic.
That's not good.
Can I say something else
Sure.
about the shelter house?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be there.
Where should it be?
It's too small, centrally located, away from the downtown core. Okay? Sight unseen. Makes sense?
Well, I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
look at the people. It's not through their own means, okay?
Right.
I mean, they come here, they don't know anybody, and then, I mean, look at. We have a homeless population that was under a recent study by DSAT.
Mhm.
It's just under 500. It's like 478, whatever. Now that's 68 beds. What do you do with the rest of them? And then I had to do that deputation. On Monday, I sent a wham bam, thank you, ma'am, email at 7 o'clock when I listened to Rock 94 News, and then I said, I couldn't believe my ears. They said, administration is going to recommend that we city don't give them Grace Place the money, but we're going to help them fill out applications to get some funding. Bullshit.
Mm.
Okay? No. So I wrote the email, so I needed to make a special deputation, not acting as a mayoral candidate, but acting as president of Solutions Group of Companies, Jim Gamble, on behalf of Gary Maschmanchuk and Melody Maschmanchuk and their associate pastor, and me, every volunteer, every company that services them, donates stuff. I was representing, and then the homeless, I was representing each and every one of them, saying, guess what? This is a matter of life and death, because these people who are going there to their out of the coal program,
Right.
those are people that aren't allowed in the shelter house because they did something stupid and wrong. So what do you want them to freeze?
So where are they supposed to go? Right.
Well, you ask Rebecca Johnson that. And anyone who had a little that, oh, well, I'm not really sure. There was a couple of people who's Linda Ridholm had a little bit of problem with it. Trevor Tortuga wanted to give maybe 20,000 as a little, no. What do you mean 20,000? They were asking for 50. The week before, You gave Magnus Theatre $108
Mm-hmm.
to fix up their building.
They did.
I wonder how many homeless people from the shelter house go to the Magnus Theatre. Let's get real,
Mhm.
okay? Priority. Who's got their priorities wrong?
Yeah.
Them or me?
Well, you're thinking the right direction.
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah,
to be
well,
honest
well,
with
I
you,
can't
level
have.
with
I
it.
don't have an opinion on it. I
What do you
can't.
mean?
It's
You have a
it's
thought, do you not?
Well, I think we spend money in the wrong places sometimes, but
Oh, I got a list as long as
I
my
bet.
arm.
I bet. But we've got.
Listen, here's what I'm going to do.
Mm.
I'm going to spin it to win it for everybody. I'm not going to listen to your wants, only needs. You need something? Good. Want something? Get lost.
Right.
Come back later, maybe 10 years.
Mm-hmm. That's a different way to look at it.
Come back, talk to me. 8 years from now, they'll say, guess what? Now you can have it.
Mm.
Right now,
We got to fix
now
things
you
first.
can't.
Yeah.
No, right now, don't even ask for it because you can't have it.
Right.
It's like the give me and get me's, right? Everyone, give me this, give me that, give me that. No. You give.
Mm.
You give of yourself. You give of yourself to volunteer. Give of yourself to help your neighbor. Be a good citizen. Promote a crime-free Thunder Bay.
Right.
Promote Lean Green. Quit using it as a freaking garbage can.
Yeah.
I was riding around, tooling around this little bike this Josh has, and I got the hang of it like that.
Mm.
I was riding up and down Victoria Avenue yesterday. I said, no more littering. I'm saying no more littering is over. No more. You're not allowed to do it, folks. And everybody stopped and said, what? I said, didn't you hear me? I'm riding around here, spinning around this little three-wheel trike, saying, you're not going to litter. You will not litter, and I will fine you myself. I can make a citizen arrest.
That's
I
true.
do carry handcuffs with me.
You do?
Damn right I do.
Well,
Why not?
Well, you never know, I guess. You might never
I
know
was,
when.
I was on the volunteer police force.
Oh,
I was sworn officer.
is that where you got your
The-
handcuffs?
Yep. The only thing I couldn't do then is carry a gun.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to
Well,
shoot
I'm glad
anybody.
you- I'm
No,
glad
I wouldn't
you
want
don't
to shoot
have one.
anybody anyways.
I'm okay with it.
I'd just take them down myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that's my mountain bike right there.
It's ready to go.
And that's why I parked it up there.
It's perfect.
I'm going to be at the river at 1.
Well, we are good on our time.
Flip-flop from the river, Shelter House 1:30.
Nice.
I got a busy day, and I got to be back at Shelter House for 7.
Right?
Why?
No. I don't-
Supper.
Oh, for
Clean
some.
up, supper.
Nice.
Make sure.
It's
they're
nice that
all
you're
good.
helping out.
It's fun.
I bet. There's some good people
It's a
there.
mixture of canvassing and a mixture of helping.
Yeah.
Regardless of the weather, I'm going to give a rat's ass, okay?
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Eek.
We can edit anything.
Don't.
I'm not going to.
Oh.
Jim,
think-
I thank you for this.
Hey, listen,
this is
thanks for
great.
letting me
Don't-
bring my
watch your
pictures.
picture there. Don't leave that one
No,
behind. I don't
just,
want you.
you know what?
He's
I said to
special to you.
myself, I'm going to bring the pictures. I didn't know you'd let me show them.
Well, of course.
Or talk
that's-
about them.
Everybody's got a fair shot. Everybody's got a
I
fair
didn't
shake
know.
here. So,
I just didn't know. I figured you might say that, it's a prop and no, you can't use it. And, you know what I mean?
hey, some other people brought brochures, so you're.
So, anyways, the Gamble family says, vote Jim Gamble, a sure bet for change. And gambling is something I don't do. I only bet on things I know I'm going to win, folks. Anybody who knows me, whenever I stick out my hand, they run. They actually run. They say, oh no, I'm not shaking your hand. I'm going to lose.
There you go.
Okay, man. It was a pleasure meeting you.
You too, Jim.
I mean that.
Thank you very
Seriously.
much.
No,
Well,
I
thank you
really
thank you for the
think
time. I really
opportunity
appreciate
is fantastic.
Well, everybody gets a fair shake, and
No,
we got to
who-
get the message
This
out.
is your master plan to do this?
It is.
That's truly.
Yeah. Well, we want to get the
really,
message out.
Really, no, this is different, and I love different.
We
I
try
coined
to
the
be
phrase,
different.
dare to be different.
I dare to be different all the time.
Oh, I'm different all the
I
time.
might
I
do
do my
something
own
different with my
stunts, too.
hair or something.
Listen, you know what I did the other day? See that hill right there?
Yeah.
I went along the pavement,
Yeah.
and I said, it's not that steep. Well, I went just over the edge, and I hit the front brake, and I went, the back came right over.
Whoop.
I landed on my back, smashed my knee. I tucked like this, I wouldn't smash my head. And this buddy of mine...
Got your helmet on?
No, I don't know. No. And this buddy of mine, Ernest, and this Aboriginal friend of mine, they're sitting at the bench there having a smoke.
Yeah.
And Ernest said, do you need a hand up? I said, don't touch me. I said, just give me about 2 minutes and I'll be up on myself. And boom.
Just like that.
Yeah, I said, don't touch me. I looked at my knee, it's all smashed and bleeding. And he says, well, you can get her going and fix it. And I said, no, let's go. It's got stuff to do, man.
Let's get
I
stuff
said,
done.
so I got a banged up knee. So I broke my back and I got up and walked
You
until
did
I
it.
collapsed. I said, I said, just toughen up and just go for it.
Just power
And that's
through.
the way I do.
Well-
Power through it. If you believe that you can do it, you can do it. I believe I can do it and will do it if I'm elected. I'll prove it. It's a pledge. It's not a promise. I don't make promises. They're bullshit. Pledges. I live and die by them.
There you go.
And you can fry me hang me from the highest yardarm at the shipyards if I don't come through with everything I've said, all the letters to the editors I've written, and I've gotten glowing reviews about those.
There you go.
And you know what? Don't plagiarize me, guys. Come up with your own things, okay? Because somebody did it, and I don't like that. If you can't think for yourself, don't steal my ideas or don't steal anybody else's.
Excellent.
And don't steal people's signs.
Yeah, leave the signs.
Yeah, leave the signs alone, you clowns.
Thanks, Jim.
Hey, buddy. Thank you.
You take care. Best of luck to you.
I'm hitting the road.
Get on there.
I'm on it.
Keep doing what you do, brother.
I'm not stopping.
Alrighty.
I'm not stopping because, listen, nothing's going to stop me and nothing will drop me.
Alright, awesome.
Okay, man.
Have a great day.
Listen, John.
Stay safe out there.
And listen, you keep doing.
Oh, watch your thing there. You got a little piece of a picture there with you.
Be inventive, creative like you are.
I'm going to keep trying.
No, listen, you did it. This is a great way to get the people to know me
Yeah?
and others. I'm not just talking about me, but see, people don't know how to read me. They think, oh, he's this, he's that. Yeah, I'm smart, but you know what? I don't go bragging about it. It's just that when I come across, they say, oh, he's got all the freaking answers. Well, it's not my fault.
Yeah?
It was a gift.
You got a little stand there, Jim, for one of your pictures. I don't want you to lose
You
that.
know, it's like a gift. It's like I was born to do this.
There you go.
I remember when I canvassed with Walter Asif, I said, Walter, do you think I could be mayor one day? He said, Jimmy, you be whatever the hell you want to be. And now it's my time. I want to be mayor because I want to do 8 years. And see ya.
There you go.
And go spend the rest of my life with my kids. Good.
Excellent. Jim, great to meet you.
Ditto.
Best of luck, my friend. Take care.